Hey guys, it's Jean-Claude, and I just wanted to start off by saying Happy 4th of July. And today is also an extra special day because we're going to be doing the giveaway for patrons. And here we have the $5 patrons, or $5 and above patrons. And then we have the 2 and above. If this is your first time seeing the patron drawings, obviously, as you can tell right now, it probably needs to be left unsaid, but this is the most high-tech drawing of all time. Let's go ahead and start with this one over here. Alright, just keep mixing them up a little. Alright, let's go with this one right here. And our first winner of today's deck is... the winner of today's first deck, I guess we should say. There we go. Micah! Congratulations, Micah. You won... Actually, we'll pull this over. You want today's first deck? Let's just pull this out right now. Let's go with this one right here in the center for you. And just to show you guys who the second runner-up was. I always feel so bad showing these. Oh God, who is it? Oh, Richard Fulford. You were really close, man. All right. And let's go ahead and get this one ready. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, I couldn't grab it. No, I'll commit to it. I will commit to this one. All right, so the next deck, the second deck of today we'll be opening, goes to Board Games with Naramas. Hey, congratulations. All right, so we're gonna put that over here, and let's get right into the first deck. Also, another thing, because these videos take quite a bit longer opening up 2 decks, we don't spend quite as much time discussing all the combos. We just kind of go through the deck quickly. And also today, I'm a little bit more rushed than usual, simply because today is my wedding anniversary, and we have all-day festivities planned. So I gotta be very quick with both editing and opening, and I couldn't get the sticker off my hand. Just adding time, of course. All right, so the first deck, once again, this is for Micah. Good luck to you, sir. Logos, Shadows, Dis. Oh, that was a great combination in the first set. We don't know so much about this set. The One Who Intensely Recommends Smog. Oh, God, that is a good name. Oh, okay, a little bit jealous of that. Awesome, awesome. So the last couple decks we've been opening up for patrons have been pretty good. I'm hoping that we can continue that trend with today's videos. All right, let's see what house we're starting off with. Instead, we're going to go through it a little bit quicker than usual. It's Shadows, Settle 'em All. Action. Your opponent discards a random card from their hand. It's a good card. Dusk Runner. This creature, it's an upgrade. This creature gains Reap, Steel, and Amber. Bone Rot Venom. Upgrade. Amber whenever you play it. After this creature is used, deal 2 damage to it. Swindle. It's Alpha and Omega, so it's the first card you must play, and it also ends your turn. You steal 3 Amber. Lemindra, 1 power deploy, elusive, and its neighbors gain elusive. 2 of those. Knuckles Bolton, 3 power, elusive, and skirmish. Pretty good for sticking on the board. Gamgee, 2 power, elusive, Reap. If your opponent has more Amber than you steal 1. 2 of those. Use that guy to great effect at the Vault Tour. Furtive Investors, Amber whenever you play it. If your opponent has more Amber than you gain 1 for each key your opponent has forged. Okay. Bad Penny, 1 power, it's destroyed, return it to your hand. Now you're on the Logos, it's Pocket Universe, it's an artifact. You may spend Amber on Pocket Universe when forging keys. Action, move 1 Amber from your pool to Pocket Universe. Knowledge is power. Ooh, I think that's pretty good in this set. Play, choose 1. You archive a card, or for each archived card you have, you gain an Amber. Let's hope you get some great archives. Now here's the first one. Research Smoko, 2 powers, destroyed, archive top card of your deck. Quantum Finger Trap, artifact, Amber whenever you play it. Action, swap the positions of 2 creatures in the battle line. That could be useful depending on your opponent's deck or yours, especially something like Fila here. 1 power elusive, after a creature is played adjacent to Fila, draw a card. Brain Eater, 6 power, after a creature is destroyed, fighting Brain Eater, draw a card. ZYX Researcher, 2 power, play, archive the top card of your deck, or the top card of your discard pile. You want to see a whole bunch more archive effects. Standardized Testing, destroy each creature with the lowest power and each creature with the highest power. Oh, Professor Sutterkin, 2 power, Reap, draw a card for each friendly Logos creature, very nice. Lab work, one amber every plate, archive a card. That's, I believe, the third one. Oh, and now the fourth archive card is another lab work. Fantastic. Helper bot, 1 power. You may play 1 non-logos card this turn. Excellent. Oh no. Oh god, I don't know how I feel about this. Pit Lord, okay. We can't spend too much time just laughing at this, but okay, Pit Lord, he's 2 amber whenever you play him, 9 power taunt. While he's in play, you must choose this as your active house. On the surface, he looks great, but the more you play with him, it's kind of iffy. You're going to hope you got some way to remove him in your hand, just in case things go sour. So we'll see what you get in here. Succubus. Wait a minute, Succubus. Wait. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I think that's a legacy card, and there's the symbol right there. This is the first legacy card we've opened up on the channel. That is awesome. Wow, congratulations. Literally just talked about my diss article about how I would much rather have this over Strek. It's great to have that in an AoA deck. Oh my gosh, how cool is this? So, Succubus is 3 power. During their draw card, step your opponent refills their hand to 1 less card. Great pull. Nefru, 4 power. Each time a creature is destroyed, its owner gains 1 amber. Creeping Oblivion, 1 amber whenever you play. Purge up to 2 cards in a discard pile. Like that card. Oh, Pain Reaction, amber whenever you play. Deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. If this damage destroys that creature, deal 2 damage to each of that creature's neighbors. And you also have Strek. Okay, 2 power, it's elusive. While it's not on the flank, your opponent fills their hand to 1 less card. They're in the draw card step. Schuler, 5 power. If your opponent has 4 more amber, you get to steal 1. Not finished with you. 1 amber whenever you play it. Shuffle any number of creatures from your discard pile back into your deck. Do that with the Pit Lord. Lasher Broken Dreams. It's an artifact. Action. Keys cost +3 amber during your opponent's next turn. It's a great card. Gub. 1 power. If he's not on the flank, he gets +5 power and gains taunt. Way to protect the Succubus. Dust Imp, 2 power. Is destroyed. Gain 2 amber. Oh, 2 Dust Imps. Always like to see. Oh, it's the last card as well. Always like to see that card in multiples. 2 amber is always excellent. So I can't go back through it. Time constraints, but congratulations, Micah. I like that deck. You got the first legacy we've ever opened up on the channel. Congratulations. Now we're on to board games with Naramas. He got himself a brand new deck as well. Let's see here. And I think that kind of continues the streak. Just having a legacy card is really neat. There was a couple different little combos and things in there. I think things that make it okay. I didn't really get to go back through the Amber, but I believe the Amber generation was pretty good. And Knowledge of Power is a fun card, especially if you get your 3 other archive cards. Oh, actually, it was 4 other archive cards. This deck is Untamed, Brobnar, and this. It's Erikson, Rotwicke's Adolescent Butcher. Okay, well, it's actually a cool Archon there. It's like it's shooting sound waves out, or maybe some sort of mental, some sort of mental powers coming out. It's kind of neat. All right, and let's also hope that you get yourself a cool little deck here. I always enjoy seeing the patrons getting fun decks to play, or just absolutely ridiculous decks, which has happened. We've only been doing this the 2nd month of it, and we've seen some really good decks go out. Pretty jealous. And here we go. First card is Ink of the Spider, Rin Untamed. 1 power, poison, play, reap, stun a creature. Panpaka Jaga, 3 power, skirmish. Creatures to the left of him, gain skirmish. Always play him on the right hand side. Niffle Grounds, artifact, amber whenever you play it. Choose a creature for the remainder of the turn. That creature loses taunt and elusive. That could be okay. The Pent Seed, it's an artifact. Omni effect. You sacrifice it, return a card from your discard pile to your hand. It doesn't matter what house you're in, what turn it is, you're able to return whatever the best card is in your discard pile. Replay it, that's just awesome. Mimicry, when you play this card, treat it as a copy of an action card in your opponent's discard pile. Okay, that's a really good card too. Chota Hazri, 3 power, lose 1 amber. If you do, you may forge key at current cost, hoping to get a lot of amber in this deck. Camouflage, it's an upgrade. Amber whenever you play it. Creatures on a flank cannot fight this creature. Tantadlin, 9 power. He only deals 2 damage when fighting. Fight! Discard a random card from your opponent's archives. Interesting. Song of Spring, amber whenever you play it. Shuffle any number of friendly untamed creatures from your hand, discard pile, or battle line back into your deck. Rustnar, 4 power. Fight! Destroy an artifact. If that artifact had an amber bonus, you gain that much amber. Good card. Persistent Hunting, 1 amber whenever you play it. Choose a house. Exhaust each enemy creature of the chosen house. I'm a fan of that. Darna, 2 power. Play, gain 1 amber for each damaged friendly creature. Reap, heal 2 damage from a friendly creature. Oh, Shadow of Dis, 1 amber whenever you play it. Until your next turn, enemy creatures' text boxes are considered blank except for traits. It's a pretty good card, actually. Tentacus, 5 power. Your opponent must pay you 1 amber in order to use an artifact. Pain Reaction. 1 amber whenever you play it. Deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. If that destroys that creature, 2 to each of its neighbors. Head in the last deck. Library of the Damned. It's an artifact. Action. Archive a card. Oh, this should have been in the other one. Imagine this with Knowledge's power. That's a shame. Blood Shard Imp, 2 power. After a creature reaps, its controller must sacrifice it. Tesmal, 2 power elusive. Reap. Choose a house. Your opponent cannot choose the house as their active house on the next turn. We're going to do a small, slow roll here. You want 2. Come on. Get 2, get 2, get 2. Ah, it's Schuler. 5 power. If your opponent has 4 more amber, you get to steal 1. Exhume. Arguably the best card in AoA. 1 amber whenever you play it. Choose a creature in your discard pile. You may play that creature as if it belonged to the active house and was in your hand. Hoping you get a Charette now. Dust Imp, 2 power. When it's destroyed, gain 2 amber. Had that in the last one as well. Banish amber whenever you play it. Put an enemy creature into your opponent's archives. Amber Imp, 2 power elusive. After a creature reaps, you get to stun it. And you have 2 of those. I think this one's better than the Blood Shard we had seen. Now we're on to Brobnar. It's Bellowing Patrazate, 7 power. When he is ready, each creature takes 1 damage after enters play. So obviously if you call Brobnar, this guy's already out. You want to go ahead and use him first, then start playing your creatures just so you don't ding them for damage. Flamethrower, it's an artifact. Deal 1 damage to a creature with a 1 damage splash. Burn the Stockpile. If your opponent has 7 more amber, they lose 4 of it. Always good to see amber control. Tremor, stun a creature and each of its neighbors. You have 2 of those. And there's a cat in the background. Groke, 5 power. Fight. Your opponent loses 1 amber. Grogan's 8 power. If he's used to fight, it can only attack flank creatures. Calfine, 5 power. Before the fight, deal 2 damage to each neighbor of the creature Calfine fights. You have 2 of those. Coward's End. Destroy each undamaged creature. Gain 3 chains. Getting close in here. Bingle Bang Bang. 2 power. Before the fight, deal 5 damage to each neighbor of the creature Bingle Bang Bang fights. And the last card. It's another Bingle Bang Bang. How crazy is that? You have 2 Calfines and 2 Bingle Bang Bangs. That just to me is a little bit funny because we had run a poll on Twitter involving both of these cards on which one was better. Bingle Bang Bang just barely won the fight. Alright guys, I want to thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you too love your new decks, and I will see you guys next time.